the same ankle that he tweaked in Game 4 of the last round against the Lakers in a collision with LeBron. So good for fans everywhere, NBA fans, that he's good to go.
Thanks, Lauren. First possession of the second half is a Jimmy Butler layup. So without Edwards on the floor, the Wolves went +1 in the scoring column without him. Now they get him back. 56-41. The lead is 15. A three-pointer is in and out.
And we see Kuminga in the starting lineup during the second half instead of Quentin Post.
Again, Jaden McDaniels picks up Jimmy Butler. They get the switch, and now Draymond Green for three. Comes up short. Draymond got a technical, dead ball technical in the first half. Same starting five on the floor for this second half as we have seen through all these playoff games for the Wolves. That's a turnover. Pajemski forced it and now out ahead, but the one-shot technical and the ball for Golden State.
I wish they would just go to the same penalty for that and not have to determine whether it's clear path or a take foul. Just make them both the same. 2 free throws and the ball out of bounds. Discourage it even more.
So now the Warriors down 14 with the ball. And first week in his starting lineup, the foul by Hield. He can't get it to go. McDaniels hounded it. Buddy Hield knocks it out of bounds. That's going to be Wolves ball. Buddy Hield is halftime locker room with a little bit of a run. They're down 14. Minnesota's biggest lead was 22. And Draymond Green wide open for three, misses.
Well, Draymond Green's going to be open for three a lot, being guarded by Rudy Gobert. He's going to keep going to protect the rim. And they'll live with Draymond Green. He made 4 threes the first half of game 1, but you got to pick what you're willing to live with.
Here's Mike Conley for three. Got it. That was true. Beautiful stroke. And Mike Conley knocks in another three-pointer. That's his second. Saw Gobert kind of grabbing at his eye. That missed shot by Green glanced off the rim and hit Gobert. He's struggling with it right now as Kuminga shut off, and there's McDaniels. The long reach of Jaden McDaniels with a steal. And now Randall, as Kuminga knocks it off his knee. Jonathan Kuminga, a little redemption on the other end. Pajemski pushes it. Here's Kuminga exploding to the basket for a jam.
8 turnovers after Minnesota turns it over down there. Actually 10 turnovers for Golden State.
Julius Randle working with Edwards here. Conley finds Randle wide open for three, short. Pajemski with a rebound. Here comes Kuminga. Edwards picks up Green. Now Hield finds Butler wide open for three. Butler hits.
Warriors cut it to 12, and again, they've got to do it with their defense.
Edwards all the way to the cup, missed it. Gobert is there. He is fouled. Gobert still having trouble with that right eye. That ball came off the rim and was a direct hit on Gobert as he hits the first one.
These last 2.5 games here, after a great start to the playoffs in the first 4 games of that Lakers series, he has struggled on the offensive end. He's done a lot of other good things, rebounded, had some assists, steals, blocked shot tonight, but getting the ball in the basket has been difficult for Anthony Edwards.
Butler, Gobert guards him. Butler, shot fake, not there. Hield with McDaniels on him. That's a tough guy to shake. Long two. McDaniels forces it into a difficult jump shot. McDaniels having a great game. Got 3 blocks, a couple of steals. Now he spins and hangs and scores off one leg. Jaden McDaniels having a night. He's got 12 points now, and he's been a beast defensively. Kuminga gets it deep. Daniels has increased his scoring significantly here in the playoffs as Butler gets an and one with a hamstring injury in game 1 in the second quarter. He reevaluated in a week with a grade 1 hamstring injury. Butler caps off a 3-point trip. We got a 12-point game here. Jimmy has 8 in the quarter. Here's Conley now. Finds Naz Reid, open shooter, and he misses. Warriors on a run. They've had an excellent third quarter. Butler and Podziemski, two-man game. Now Conley on Butler. That's the matchup they want. They clear it out. Butler picked up his dribble. And now 6 to shoot. Kuminga gets a step on Gobert and dunks it down on Gobert.
7 for 7 from the floor in 13 minutes.
And a turnover. Podziemski up ahead, finds Buddy Hield in the corner. Cash! 116. They're plus 15 in that window. And coach, it's the first single-digit lead since the start of the game. Remember, Minnesota jumped out to a 13-0 lead to start this game. There's Naz Reid coming out of the timeout. No good. Green's there for the rebound. And Jimmy Butler. Enzo on the floor. Naz Reid, the other shooter. And he knocks in a three-pointer. That was a big one for the Minnesota Timberwolves, just to calm the waters here. Naz Reid, one of the few that shot it well from beyond the arc in game 1. He made 4 threes. Podziemski drives, kicks, Kuminga, three-pointer, good!
15 points on 8 for 8 from the floor. The only thing he's missed is 2 free throws.
He's had some monster games this season. Here's DiVincenzo in the corner, and Randle set him up nicely. Nice quick pass. DiVincenzo has that quick release, and he hits his 3rd three of the night.
Wow, I tell you what, if they could get back Dante DiVincenzo to what he normally does as a shooter, it would mean a lot for the playoff hopes of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Green missed it, and Edwards picks it off the rim for the rebound. Now the Wolves up 10, can add to it. Here's McDaniels, cut off, takes a tough shot, and Podziemski with the board. Again, the Warriors can get it back to single digits. As we approach the 5-minute mark, Podziemski taking on Edwards, and he turns it over. He got stuck. McDaniels lays it in. Bad turn.